Yeah, just going back, you say, we go back, we had Lee Pryor, who was the Liverpool youth fullback, whose son Louis, has been at Zoe's place, and Emma is his wife, and exactly, we're talking about, the role that Zoe's place has played in their lives, giving them respite, from when you're taking care of a child with exceptional needs, actually being able to have someone help you with that. It's great. Jamie Carragher joined us in that first hour talking about their time in the Liverpool FA Youth Cup winning team.
And the first time he was played centre-back was in that run to the Cup.
Great stories from both of them. There's two Scallies being Scally. They talk about going out on the ale as youth players and the pubs that they used to go to and then the clubs they used to end up in. Phenomenal stuff. We were then joined by Amy from Zoe's place, who gave us more on just also again the human side. She's there, in the building, helping families and talking about the joy that it brings to the local community and all the people who need it as well. Chris. We then had, you've got the list in front of us.
Adam McCullough and Boovy from
People
the club.
People were paying money for Boovy to shut up.
Yeah, literally. That was a great time. I was one of them. It was a great time. And, that was so fun though, wasn't it? Because we got to break up the Liverpool chat. I couldn't have done all day on Leipzig and stuff like that. We needed to break that up. So we got to laugh at Manchester United for half an hour. We got to hear Boovy's take on Manchester City and 115 charges. And it was fantastic to see Delusion like I've never seen it before, to be honest with you. But no, such sports for joining us as well and bringing their fan bases. I'm sure Man City fans and Manchester United fans will have donated, so it's bigger than the football rivalries. And then it was Lawrence McKenna and Mark
and Goldbridge. Another half an hour of talking about Manchester United with Mark Goldbridge.
Absolutely superb. Law's absolutely brilliant. Mark Goldbridge brought the viewers and brought the things, and then we had John Achterberg in,
and John Achterberg, Steve, just went, here's Steven Gerrard, like we've done. We brought a Steen out of nowhere, and
he done this, didn't he? He kind of just chilled on.
I've never seen anyone look cooler, to be honest.
And I've never seen anyone more stressed than Chris and basically all of us when John Achterberg caused the Zoom to go pop, and Gerrard was on for 30 seconds and then disappeared. But yeah, Steven Gerrard on and smiling.
He's been aggregated,
Whatever, mate. I just
in a good way.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's talking about his praise for Curtis Jones.
Oh yeah.
His praise for Mo Salah.
Yeah.
He's
love it. Absolutely love it.
Bit of extra pop that ex-captain. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah.
And I thought John was awesome
brilliant.
as well. John dropped the phone, dropped F-bombs. Did you notice?
Stole Steven Gerrard's phone at one point.
Yeah. Producer Alan told me actually, did you notice John talking about the cause and Liverpool got him a bit emotional? I was like, I never noticed at the time, but I went back and watched it. Actually, it does. He is quite an emotional man. Yeah. We saw that before, and he was touched as much as everyone by the story, and it was he's a great guy.
And one of my favourite half an hours was Sammy Lee and Keogh.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy Lee, what a guy. I mean, I love Keogh.
Double act that we didn't know we needed.
I know, I tell you what, mate, little and large, it was just fantastic, wasn't it? You know what I mean? I've organised to play paddle with them. I can't wait for that one. You
didn't organise to go dog sledding with them, no?
Well, I would do that if they're up for it. And I'll happily take Sammy on my sled. It's been a fucking long day.
We were waiting for Kenny Dalglish to come. We had a few nervy moments while we were waiting for the King to arrive. Neil Mellor came into this, a man who knows a thing or two about scoring against Arsenal. Great chat with him from some of his experience as well. The wonderful, the amazing Abby Rudkin joined us in the studio as well.
Aaron, stop there a sec. Aaron, stop there. Come in here, mate. He says producer Aaron all the time, right? And we can just call him Aaron.
Aaron Jarvis,
Aaron Jarvis. This lad has done absolutely fucking everything for us today. He has been producing this show
since hate this, don't you?
9:50 this morning. Honestly, this day wouldn't have even happened without Aaron. He has just been so good
all round applause
all the time. It's been unbelievable. But Joe, our other producer, has been off sick, and we hope that he gets better, and he will be getting better, and he is getting better, and he'll be back soon. Aaron has done absolutely everything on this stream, and he's organised the team behind. He's just been sensational. So Aaron, thank you.
Thank you. Right, get back to work.
Them cameras aren't even themselves.
Obviously we had Neil Mellor and Abby Rutkin, which was sensational.
Neil was fantastic.
We had Gibbo from the Anfield Wrap, who was always good value. Josh Williams as well, and then we had to boot them because the King arrived. You know, like I felt like there was like a fanfare, so I just heard it like, and like there we go.
So he walks in, and Chloe let him in, and I was upstairs, and I come downstairs, and he's just there, Paul Dalglish and Kenny Dalglish in like the little foyer of our room. Chloe's having a chat with them as she does, and I just shook Paul's hand. I've met Paul before, I went, hello mate, and I went, Kenny, shook his hand, I went, hello Kenny, I'm Steve, and yeah, I'm Kenny, and I was like, yeah, I know. I had a rough idea who you was.
Just wonderful stuff, and again the banter between the two of them is great, and again both such self-deprecating people.
In there, mate, he was just great value. Kenny, he was fantastic. People getting pictures. Obviously, he's giving his time up to everybody. He was fantastic, and it was more a case of
the commentator said Aaron, the clock's out of sync.
Not now.
Not now.
We've just broke £31,000.
Good Lord.
Keep it going.
Good Lord, keep it going. Why not? My God.
Yeah, honestly, the King just...
The thing about Kenny is that, you know, he's such a humble guy. He's been a brilliant servant to the city. And I said, you were talking about his knighthood, but saying, like, probably the best thing is being an honorary Scouser, and he's laughing because he knows it's true. You know, we got to talk about the whole naming right to the stadium, getting his name on there. He talked about pocketing Alex Ferguson in the one time he ever played against him in a football match. Absolutely pocketing Alex Ferguson. He talked about, you know, again, he talked about Arne Slot. Just great. I mean, like, I've interviewed Kenny twice before, once for the Hendo doc and once on the red carpet of his documentary, but like to actually really sit down and just kind of shoot the shit with him, sensational.
It was unbelievable.
He was really patient while you and Paul just chatted about your golf day as well.
It was a great day, honest to goodness. Like, I absolutely love Paul Dalglish, I really do, and I love his father. It was so good.
He did, and again, shows the humour. They were like, any stories on these two? We're like, well...
And is this why the NFL stuff happens?
Yeah,
right.
Fucking
hell, like, you know what I mean?
Actually, to be fair, it came from Paul. He went, does Chris ever tell you about the golf day? I went, no. And he went, oh yeah, he gets a bit worse for wear. And I went, well, funny you say that, because he's prone to do that at times.
Chloe shared the photo of Chris asleep at the NFL.
You know, the really strange thing is I didn't even drink on the golf day. I was just semi-naked for vibes. You know what I mean? I just wanted to win a holiday to Dubai.
He's semi-naked on the stream right now, folks. It's just...
Yeah, absolutely.
He will be when he gets home.
No pants from his Zoe'S place. He's going to be... I'll sleep tonight.
He's going to be running a hot hand when he gets in, isn't he? Like,
front call back.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we had the King and the Prince, I guess, in Mark Kenny and Errol Smith were in the studio with James.
I think it was Mark, Mo and James.
Yeah. To be fair, I was on that one with it was Mark, Mo, James, and me, and I was like, right guys, we're just following in the footsteps of Kenny Dalglish. no pressure, but to be fair, they were all fantastic. The three of them were really good value.
Neve Petrucciello.
Stumpeg. She's, by the way, I must admit, I didn't know who she was. I wasn't very much aware until you said she was coming on. So she's fantastic. She's going to go phenomenal. Like, she's going to be like TV. I mean, just
Neve is already one of the ultimates on the internet. You know what I mean? Who's just, I love for football is. It's just fun. And actually, you know what the best thing about Neve and what the content that she makes is that, and what I love most about it, she doesn't take it too seriously. That's how football should be. Someone who genuinely thinks football is fun and actually showcases to the rest of the world that it's fun. So yeah, great value. Robbie finally turns up. Robbie got in there as well from Arsenal Fan TV. Great to see him, of course.
Peter Moore,
man. His stories, this is a guy who ran Liverpool Football Club. He ran the club through that period where we won the European Cup and the Premier League. So great to have him on as well.
Yeah, AGT and Neil Reynolds, the pair you didn't know you needed as well. Like AGT, obviously Cop TV, DR Sports, and your mate Neil Reynolds, who does the NFL coverage for Sky. I thought he was brilliant, Neil. I know Alex is brilliant, but I thought Neil was brilliant. And I love the fact that he could showcase that he was a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, he said it is, because he posts the whole NFL shows. He says he has to be unbiased all the time, but on this thing he could be biased for his Liverpool scarf on. He was made up. He was very jealous that we got to meet Kenny, his absolute hero as well.
And then Adam Rowe, Ruby Deschamps.
Just getting Adam in, who's been so much at the forefront of the fundraising for Zoe's place. He's so passionate about things. Like Adam is he's just a cool guy. He's quite an acerbic guy because he's a comic, so he can be very sarcastic, he can be very cynical.
Bit between his teeth.
Blimey. Nobody, I don't think anyone in terms of the fundraising efforts has gone to the lengths that Adam's gone to. Chris is running close with his efforts getting this up and running, but Adam's been sensational. So he was great value coming in and talking about how he's got himself involved in all this. Ruby was brilliant talking about her fundraising, just the general laughs with the guys as well. Yeah, Ruby's absolutely fantastic. And and obviously James and Flav from James and Flav for Now podcast coming in, our good friends from the Ball Street days, having a chat with Chris as well.
Barry from Toffee TV as well. They said the £250 donation. Barry came in, sat down with Chloe. Chloe's been here all day. Errol's been here all day. Aaron, Matt, who's helped us out. Bobby, Sai, Jimmy, Mark. I mean, it's been absolutely sensational. Quinn and Darlene have been comic relief in the other room, taking a little bit of pressure off everybody. Feeding us, yeah. It's just been a hell of a day, to be honest with you. As much as I've loved it, I can't wait for me bed, lads.
Yeah, some people have pointed out we are at 31,240. We're going to keep that page open for the coming days. Obviously, we're going to add on our revenue. We've got more super chats, which we'll be reading through in a second before we wrap up. We might even talk a little bit about the game, because that's probably what people are actually here for. Not three lads in rather spiffing yellow t-shirts doing the business. Steve's got the sporty one as well, and you can tell.
Take us to the gun show.
One thing that someone pointed out to us, and look, ultimately this doesn't really matter in a while sense, but in terms of the total fundraisers for it, I just want to bring attention to, actually, if we can bring the page up, we talked about it. Ruby wasn't even aware of this, but Monterex donated so far £107,000, nearly £108,000 they've donated. Monterex, fantastic Scouse fashion and sportswear brand, are the biggest single donation. Next Energy,
I think that's
donated
140 something donators.
By 144 supporters, yeah. Then Next Energy have done 85,000. Hot Water Comedy Club ongoing as well. Their efforts, they were on 19,000 earlier in the week. They've got up to 37,000 so far, and there is us with massive help from every single person who's joined us. Redmen TV currently on 31,254 in there. Sensational stuff. I mean, look, they are. They're up to 2.4 million raised for Zoe's place so far, and look, what we're doing there is sensational. It is a big drop in the ocean, but it all adds up towards that total. It's such an important cause, and so I'm so proud of what we've been able to achieve. And as I said, I just want to say a huge thanks to Chris, because like him and Dan, we were driving back from Dundee from our live show, and they basically, by the sounds of it, you just had this all kind of drafted out by the time you'd completed your drive back. When considering how hungover you were as well, I think is a sensational feat.
The drive actually was probably the biggest feat I did there. The planning this stuff became easy, you know what I mean? But I've wanted to do a charity stream for a long time. Yeah. Everybody knows that. I've wanted to do a 24-hour charity stream. I now know I can't do that. 12's my limit, I think, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you choose Belgium out there.
Yeah.
It's been a whole lot of work, but without everybody's support, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
Just one more reminder of where we're at with things before we talk a little bit about the Reds. So everyone who donates any amount of money to the Just Giving page, which, just to clarify, is justgiving.com/page/the Redmen TV. Any amount of money, we're going to be running a draw. Jordan Henderson, former Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson, is donating a pair of match-worn boots. We've got 2 signed prints donated by Sammy Lee, an ex-player, donated them, signed by former Liverpool forwards Ian St. John and
Roger Hunt.
I said Roger Moore on the last three. And then someone pulled me. I didn't even know I'd said it. I was like, that's how tired I was. Yeah. Fucking James Bond.
And a signed pair of gloves from Bruce Grobbelaar as well. Barnes. So the Johnny Barnes print as well. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Thank you. I got distracted by your James Bond stuff. So they
imagine if we get demonetised for your rendition of.
Good job, it's the second stream. So that everyone who's donated to the Just Giving will be in the draw for those prizes. Any anyone who's donated £100 or more will be in a separate draw for the shirt, the Liverpool blackout shirt offered by Peter Moore, former Liverpool CEO. Everyone who worked in the staff at Liverpool Football Club were given a limited edition blackout shirt, box thing, signed by Jurgen Klopp when Liverpool won the title in 1920. This is Peter Moore's. The CEO was given this for being at Liverpool when we won our first league title in 30 years, and he has kindly gifted it to be donated out. So everyone who donated £100 or more, and I've said, look, dollars and euros, close enough. That's fine by us. We'll be in the draw for that. Phenomenal. We've had videos from...
Yeah, go on, Nadia. So thank you very much to Bianca Cook, obviously Taekwondo champion, Bruce Grobbelaar, we mentioned before, the Cheap Thrills, who done their own fundraising at the
Great Scouse band. Check them out.
They did a wonderful fundraiser. They went down their local boozer and done a gig
in Walton Vale, wasn't it? Yeah.
Walton Vale, absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant.
Dejan Lovren, Don Hutchinson, Paddy the Baddy Pimlet, Paul Mullen of Deadpool fame and plays footy for Wrexham a little bit as well. Ricky Hayward, Radio 1 DJ. We have Robbie Fowler, God, as well. Ryan Babel, Sam Quirk, known for playing hockey and dancing on the telly at the moment in time. Fantastic
and
as well.
Excellently modelling Christmas jumpers, by the way, a couple of years ago. Big thank you to you, Sam.
Absolutely fantastic. And former Liverpool captain as well, Phil Thompson, got involved. So, I mean, it's mad this. I was thinking this before. Like the people who have been involved in this show. If you talk about the icons of Liverpool Football Club, Steven Gerrard, Kenny Dalglish, Phil Thompson, Robbie Fowler, Jamie Carragher, like some of the biggest icons this club have ever had.
3 men who've lifted the European Cup as captain for Liverpool have helped us out
Phil,
today.
Jordan, Kenny.
Yeah.
Did Kenny lift it as captain?
Jordan.
Phil Thompson. Sorry, Phil Thompson, Steven Gerrard.
And 3 very tired men as well.
I knew it until you questioned it. I knew I was right. I just got a complete blank. Don't question me. I know I'm certain I'm right.
But more of those men won the European Cup. Others, obviously, Bruce Grobbelaar won the European Cup. Sammy Lee won the European Cup as well. Yeah,
he's right.